Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Rants About Tech Live, number 121. I think we are today. I think we have 121 today. Oh, I'm sorry, 121. 221 today. Welcome to the episode of Rants About Tech Live, number 221 for this Tuesday, December 9th. I'm Rod, your host, here in sunny Philadelphia today, but it's cold, 21 degrees out today. You guys got better weather than I do. I hope you do. I hope it's warmer wherever you are. This is a show where we talk about today's tech news, today's eInk news. We get into random stuff as well. So if you're in for the long haul, thank you for joining. Consider liking if you get some value from the show. Subscribe if you think you might want to see more after checking out the show. And we got a join button down somewhere too. You can hit that join button. Don't forget to hit that join button. Thank you guys for joining me. We've got the chat crew in here. I appreciate you guys for being here. And just a couple of things to start the show off with. We got the nibs up on the store. I said I was going to have those up a couple of days ago, but we got those up on the store now. And we'll talk more about that later on in the show. But let's go ahead and get to the holidays like we always do. Today's holidays are we got many holidays today, but we do 3 on the show today. International Day of Veterinary Medicine is today. So shout out to all the veterinarian professionals. The people who keep my cats healthy. I appreciate you. Christmas card day. If you haven't bought the Christmas cards today, think about it. This is your warning. Buy the Christmas cards. Get them sent out. It's December 9th. You want them there before the 25th. Okay. All right. Dezoni, how's it going? Good morning. What else we got here? National Llama Day. I have a soft spot in the heart. My heart's covered with this circle right here. You guys know about the eclipse that happened in 2024. Was it 2020? Yeah, it was 2024. Total eclipse. You guys know. Very near and dear to my heart, llamas are. More dear to my heart than a lot of other animals. Panthers, for one. I'm scared of panthers. But are llamas the default animal for super nerdy and geeky people like myself? I don't know why in my younger years, in my coding years, llamas were all the rage. People were talking about llamas. I mean, in my geeky, nerdy circles, they were talking about llamas. Aaron, the sleeves, not the nibs. Oh, did I say the nibs? My bad. Oh, I'm sorry. I said the nibs. If I did, my bad. I meant the sleeves, the hollowed out sleeves. So we're gonna get that into the randos. So our llamas though. Let's get the polls out early, you guys. Let's get the polls going early. Llamas. Let's get a poll. Are llamas can I spell llama? Is it the national animal? Not national. Is llama the default? What's called default animal for geeky nerds like myself? I gotta put the like myself in there. I don't want anybody to think I'm calling them a geeky nerd. I'm the geeky nerd here, not you. I take all the honors. Okay. Yes, no. Can we get default right though? Your boy can't spell default? Okay, there we go. Autocorrect, you killed it just now. Okay, all right, so we got our first poll up. Are llamas a default animal for geeky nerds like myself? We forgot the 4, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. All right, what else we got here? Those are all of the holidays today. So let's go ahead and get to the rando news we got today before we kick off the tech news. Random news, we got the nib sleeves are available in the store now. Let's show that. Can we show that right now? We can. There we go. Bam. Nib sleeves are in the store right now. You go to the Rants About Tech website. This thing right. Can we zoom this? Oh, we can't zoom the freaking address bar. Anyway, go to rantsabouttech.com. You got it there. Okay. Go down to the store. Shop now. You will see nib sleeves. Bang. All right. Now, 2 things I want to say about the nib sleeves. These nib sleeves are hollowed out, and we got a picture right here. You can see the hollowness. They're totally hollowed out. Now, perfectly hollowed out, may I ask too. These are hollowed to perfection. You never seen anything hollowed like this. Hollow wasn't even a word until I hollowed this thing out. You don't even know. All right, so this is the hollowed out nib. Now, lots of people have been trying this. I got here by popular demand. This is the hollowed out Lamy pointier nib. This is indeed the Lamy pointier nib. If you were to go to Lamy's site, and can I say, Lamy is the only place where you can get these from now. This landscape has gotten so, all right, let me just say, this landscape has gotten so crazy since I've joined it, okay? It has gotten ridiculous. The prices on, the tariffs have a lot to do with this, but the point of the matter is, I used to go to Amazon to buy these. The ones I used to buy on Amazon were like $10 or so. They're $15 on Amazon now, and they're not even the same exact ones as you get from Lamy anymore. It used to be the same thing you got from Lamy. You would get for about $10. It was more expensive, but you got one more, so whatever. These though, I have to order straight from Lamy now. You can't go to Amazon and just get these anymore. I mean, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff on Amazon since I've been doing this. I don't want to say I'm personally disrupting the market. I know I have something to do with though. I know what I'm doing has something to do with everything being crazy right now. But anyway, these are the pointer nibs you have to buy from Lamy. And people who have been trying to do the ceramic nib inserts like I have here, actually let's go back and look at this. If you are interested in ceramic nibs, and I don't advertise this enough, I don't market this enough, but I'm about to. You guys are about to be upset with me for marketing ceramic nibs like I'm about to start marketing it. I got a supplier for ceramic nibs now. I'm going to put my own up on the site. But anyway, we're dealing with ceramic, Supernote now. If you're into ceramic, if you don't know, ceramic nibs are the same kind of nibs. But this is my own brand of ceramic nib here. But let's talk about it. This is my own brand of ceramic nib here. I love this thing. I love it. I really do. It's great. It's awesome. All right. So this is my own brand of. Can we? It's clear. Okay. It's a crystal nib. How can we get some contrast in here? Not Palma 2 Pro. V-Reader, you come over here and help me. Oh, that It disappears with the V reader. Can we? Oh, we got tech feed here. I got tech feed on the V reader. It's good. It's a good time. Can we see it now? Okay, I got a crystal nib in my Lamy right now. This is a ceramic nib. Ceramic nibs work on all kinds of devices, you guys. So I've been getting a lot of questions about this. So I really want to. I'm gonna go ahead and get into some of this. So this isn't Supernote ceramic, right, in my Lamy, but it's ceramic. It's the crystal nib. It's this right here. It's this thing. I mean, you can't buy these right now, but this thing. It's this right here. Again, you can't buy these right now. And you can't, you definitely, even if I had them in the store, you couldn't buy it with the clear sleeve. You got the black sleeve right here. This is the pointier sleeve right here. I've made my own sleeves now, so I don't need any parts of this. I got my own ceramic, my own sleeves. I got my own brand of nib right now. I can't wait till the Pixel Orange store opens. It's coming in the first of the year. But this is the crystal nib I have in this pen right now. This is a special one though. This is V2. But the point is, you can use ceramic on all types of devices. So Viwoods has their ceramic nibs has their pen with a ceramic nib in theirs. You can use ceramic on the Viwoods devices, both of them. You can use ceramic on Supernote devices, obviously, because Supernote has ceramic nibs that come with their pens. And you can use ceramic nibs on Boox devices, the Note devices, not the Tab devices. You won't have a good time with ceramic on Tab devices. But if you have a Onyx Boox Note device, you can use a ceramic nib. Now, why are ceramic nibs good? Why do I care? Why am I making my own? Because they're the most precise material. It's better than the metal material that people are using, the titanium, because titanium splinters and it will cause a lot more scratches than ceramic will. We got proof of that in the Discord. And if you don't know, we have a Discord that's linked down in the description. You can join the Discord and become part of the conversation that we're having down there about tech, eInk, all kinds of stuff. But one of the conversations we were having was about how ceramic damages your screens. And one gentleman went so far as to show how titanium damaged the screen, and it was way worse. So ceramic is probably the best medium material. It's not soft like felt, and it's not going to bend like felt does and wear out in like a week. It doesn't consume like plastic, and it's more precise than any plastic that I've seen, because all of the plastic nibs are really blunted. They're blunt at the end. They're not as fine tipped, so you don't get the precision from felt or plastic that you get from ceramic. Ceramic, the nibs never wear down. They don't deform. It's a non-consumable part. Not destructible, not indestructible by any means, but non-consumable. The precision is great. The feedback you get from writing on the writing surfaces on these tablets feels great. It's just an experience you won't get with any other material. That's why I like ceramic so much. And ceramic is picking up. Like I said, Viwoods has just adopted ceramic for their devices because they looked at the data. Okay, I put out data. They look at said data. They like, okay, well, let's do our own test to see if it bears out in our own test. Guess what? It did. So they released their own ceramic nib. Now, I would imagine other companies are going to do that too once they realize people want that. Until that point, your boy's here. I got you. Reds About Tech, you can get ceramic nibs right now that will fit in most EMR devices. These ceramic nibs you can't get the crystal nib here. The crystal nib is sold out, and we will have those at the beginning of the year. Not on this site anymore. They're going to be on the Pixel Orange site, but the point is we're going to have those. This is the Supernote nib right here, the modified Supernote nib. Now, this nib right here, you can put in 90% of EMR pens. Will fit this particular nib. The other 10% of pens, like the Norris Digital Jumbo or the Kaweco, they use a different nib type. I got you with that too, but that's only in the ceramic nib. So I can accommodate people who have Norris Digital Jumbos. Let's just go to the modified ceramic. No, that's a different one. I can accommodate people who have Norris Digital Jumbo pens with the crystal nib. I can't accommodate Norris Digital Jumbos or Kawecos with the standard Supernote pen or standard Supernote nib, because those nibs are just too thick to work with the sleeves that I have and the ones that I'm making. So, but the point here is you can get standard or you can get the Norris, but both of these are sold out. You can see those here. Oh, you can't even see that. So where it says standard here, you would normally see standard and Norris, but they're sold out right now. So, but I just want to talk about ceramic for a little bit since I'm getting a lot of questions about it, and people are really interested in ceramic nibs right now. And I want to be able to accommodate those people. So for the people who have tried this ceramic nib replacement, I have a video up on the channel if you guys don't know, and that video shows you how to do this ceramic nib replacement on the pointer nibs from Lamy, and you can put that into, like I said, like 90% of EMR pens. Now, people who have been trying to do that process and have been failing, wasting money and failing on it, and just not being able to complete it. For those people, I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing the sleeves. So we have the nib sleeves here. These are the hollowed out sleeves. This is what people are having problems with. They're having problems with getting the rubber from the center of these nibs so they can replace the rubber with their ceramic. And it fits like a glove. It fits perfectly. So it's like it was made to be together. But people are having a hard time getting the rubber out. But I've gone ahead and done that, and I'm going ahead and putting those up on the site for sale. So if you don't want to spend the $100 for the Supernote nib that I have up on the site, you can spend $50 and get the sleeve and put your own. Say you already have your Supernote nib and you don't want to spend the money to get two. You have your own, you want to do the thing yourself, you can take your ceramic nib out and put it in the sleeve. You're all set. You're ready to rock and roll. Okay. So this is for those people who want to do that. Okay. That's why that's there. And like I said, by popular demand, because lots of people have been asking me this. I didn't think this would be a thing, but a lot of people want this. And so I'm having it available on the site for you guys. Let's go to the chat real quick before we move on. Can I buy the crystal nib? Not yet. I need one. Not yet. The crystal nibs won't be available till the first of the year. The new ones. It'll be the V2 versions. I got some going out to testers right now. So I should get some feedback on how well they're working for other people. I've been using them for a couple weeks now, and it's flawless. And like I said before, I'm going to show this right here. What do we have? Like I showed you guys before, with the crystal, with me making my own nibs, now I can do things like this. And chat, I don't know where it's at. Okay, so we don't have it. I don't have it over here. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, we do. So I can do things like this because I'm creating my own sleeves, right? So let's take a look at this. I can do things like this right here. So this is a ceramic right here. Now I'm gonna say this, and I know a lot of people won't agree with this, but just listen to my reasoning for a second. This right here is ceramic. Okay. Now this is really cool because it's a nib. It's a nib. A ceramic nib in a clear sheath that you can put into, again, 90% of EMR pens, and it's going to work. The beauty about this is that because I'm creating the clear nibs myself, I can put nature's ceramic in there. And what I call nature's ceramic? Nature's ceramic to me is rock, right? Stone, gemstones, rare stones. Those things are natural ceramics. Like, what is ceramics? Ceramics are things that are combined with heat, right? Materials combined with heat. That is the definition of a ceramic. What's more ceramic than molten rock that has been formed over the course of millions of years in the Earth's crust, right? That's heat and pressure creates this. Just like heat and pressure creates man-made ceramics, right? So this is nature's ceramic rock. This is agate, and agate comes in a lot of different colors. Can we put this on here? And agate comes in a lot of different colors. And as you can see here, this is like a brownish orange agate with a really dark brown or black band in the middle right there. And you can see the tip kind of coming out of there here. Yep. And you can only see this in the sheath because I have a clear nib. I'm the only person right now making clear nibs or clear sleeves for nibs. So you can do things like this with the process that I'm doing. Again, this is ceramic, so you can use this on any device. We'll show that right now, actually. I'm going to go ahead and take out my crystal nib out of here. And where we go? All right, so we're gonna take out the crystal nib here. All right, and this is the crystal nib, how it looks outside of the, it's a crystal ceramic or clear ceramic inside of a crystal or clear sleeve. Very awesome. I love this thing. All right, so let's go ahead and put the agate in here, and we'll use that. We're gonna throw that just in the lammy here. All right, move this out of the way, and we'll turn on the. Okay, these are my tests I've been doing for my 3D printing, and it's not going great, you guys. I broke my 3D printer last night. We're gonna talk about it. All right, so real quick, just a writing test with the agate here, nature's ceramic. And just to show the progression here. Oh, that was bad. But you get the point. It works, and it works really well. I like the feel of it. I like even more the look. So what practical reason is this? There's no practical reason for a nib that's this exotic. This is just for people who want something exotic, right? For people who buy fountain pens and they want like a glass nib, or they want like a sterling silver nib or a gold nib. There's nothing practical about that. It's aesthetics. They just want something different. This is for those people who have tried everything and just want something different, right? These are coming soon as well. So this is just another ceramic that you can use. I've gone off track, way off track. How many people did I lose with that? Oh, I didn't. We're good to go. All right, so moving on. So that's the sleeve. Oh, can I? Bam. Okay. So that is the sleeve, you guys, and that's that's how we're gonna work that right there. What else we have here? In the randos, I broke my 3D printer. Oh, you know what? Before we move on from that, I wanted to explain something. The pricing. So the ceramic or the crystal nib. We'll go back to the pricing real quick because I wanted to touch on that for a little bit. So the nib sleeve is $50. The modified ceramic nib from Supernote is $100, and my crystal nib is $50. So why am I selling the crystal nib and the nib sleeve for the same price? The reason is I'm taking a loss on the crystal nibs. I'm making a profit on them because that profit allows me to continue research and make it better, which is how we got to version 2 of this. Just putting the money I made from version 1 into more research and making it better, right? I take a loss on the crystal nibs because the sleeve itself is worth $50, which is why the modified ceramic nibs are $100 because the Supernote nibs are $50. I mean, you pay $50 to get that nib, and then you couple that with the work that it takes to get the rubber out of the sleeves, the ordering, the shipping, the cost of all of that. That's where that $50 comes from for the sleeve. So the sleeve is $50, the nib is $50. Put it together, it's a $100 ceramic nib sleeve for the Supernote. But I'm putting the same $50 sleeve on the crystal nib, and it's still $50. And again, that is because I'm taking a loss on the crystal nibs. That's just the nature of it's a new product. I'm trying to get it out there. I'm willing to take a loss to get that out there to people and to take the proceeds to make it better, right? Take a slight loss in the effort of getting things out there. So that's why those two prices are the same. In case anyone wonders, or in case anyone was confused about that, the crystal nib and the sleeve are $50. I'm taking a loss on the crystal nib. So there we go. All right. So moving on. What do we got in the chat here? I need to be a tester, says Aaron. And if you want to, definitely, bro, I got you. They're minerals. What is that, Dr. Ling? I want to know. Is this nib softer? Which nib? The stone nib or the crystal nib? The agate, the agate nibs are gonna be called stone nibs because I'm not just gonna use agate with that. You guys have heard me talk about jade, right? Which is another natural ceramic that is the toughest naturally occurring material on the planet. Again, it's not the hardest. That goes to diamond. Diamond there's a big distinction between toughness and hardness. Diamond is the hardest material on the planet. Jade is the toughest. And what is the difference? Hardness, like diamond, is its ability to scratch something, right? Diamond can't be scratched by any other material on the planet, but diamond can scratch every other material on the planet. It is the hardest naturally occurring material on the planet. Now, when it comes to toughness, that's its ability to withstand fracture or stress. Case in point, if I take a hammer and hit a diamond, it's going to go into a billion pieces, right? Or if I try to sculpt diamond, right? If I try to carve diamond, it's so brittle, it's just going to break into a billion pieces. Jade, on the other hand, is super tough. It is the toughest naturally occurring material on the planet, so its fracture strength is way higher than diamond. If you hit jade with a diamond or jade with a hammer and diamond with diamond with a hammer, the diamond will crack under the same, or will crack before the jade would, or fracture before the jade would. If you try to take a rod of diamond and bend it, it's going to break way before jade would. That's the toughness factor. In case people were interested in that. Breaking Bad reference. Oh, I didn't. I'm a big Breaking Bad fan too. Speaking of which, we on the randos. We're going to talk about a bunch of random. We haven't even touched on tech. We already 30 minutes into the show, chat. This is going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. You get your popcorn, okay? It's going to be a long show. I'd also like to be a tester, said Dr. Ling. Hey, you guys who want to be testers, I'm only going to be able to have a few, but if you want to be a tester, throw your name or send me an email or hit me up in Discord through DM me in Discord if you want to be a tester. You got to send me your address as well. I won't be able to pick everybody because I'm only testing a few of them just to see what the experience is like. But I will be choosing a couple more people. So right now I have 3 and I want to have 5. So you need to have a members only early access starting now. LOL. Nazoni. I'd also like to be a tester, says Dr. Ling. Okay, Dr. Ling, go Hank. Rob, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Oh, Rob has been here. My bad, Rob. All right, so next thing we got up on the agenda is going to be, or rando news is going to be, I broke my 3D printer and then I fixed it. So now I have if you guys don't know, if you guys don't know, I have I do 3D printing, a lot of 3D printing. That's literally, and I'm not gonna hold you guys. That's literally all I've been doing for the last month is 3D printing, like trying to get these nibs ready because the crystal nibs are in, so I'm trying to get them ready to go out. Can I see this? Can we? I wonder if my iPhone can connect. Nope. Oh, I can. Okay. All right. So, this. Do I have sound? If you guys can, iPhone sound. Can you guys still hear me through the iPhone speakers? Let me know through the chat. So this is where I'm at with 3D printing. Now, I have 3D prints in here. These are tech feet. I have it turned off right now because I have prints stuck at the bottom. Let me look at the chat. Can you guys hear me when I'm over there at the 3D printer? Oh, sounds good. Okay, good. All right, now, so I have 3D prints stuck in here. You guys can see those down there. And that's the problem I'm having right now. All my prints are getting stuck to the vat. I know how to fix that, so that's been fixed. I just was experimenting last night and got too lazy to clean it out before I went to bed. But that's a whole different story. Now, when I was cleaning this thing out last night, I want to show you guys this because I might take this out and do this as a clip. Oh boy. I hope it doesn't fail me. Okay, so last night my 3D printer went bad, and this is what I had to do. Let me pull this out here. And I just want to show people this. I'm going to do a video probably Can I sit this thing down? Okay, bam. All right, so in the back of the printer, you guys can see. Can we see this? Yep. All right, there we go. In the back of the printer, you have this door here. Now, this is a lot of people were having the same problem I'm having. So last night when I was cleaning out my printer, I got an error message when I tried to go do another print, and that error message said. The error message was the LCD was disconnected from the machine. So I thought I messed up something, that some resin spilled inside or something. But I read that the cable gets like mangled when the arm lifts up and down, right? So all I did was take this back part off right here, and I made sure that all the cables were connected firmly. So I didn't reseat them, pull them out and reseat them. I just made sure they were pushed in firmly. And all of that stuff is back here. I wish I would have kept that off from last night, but I didn't. My bad, you guys. But anyway, making sure all the ribbons were seated correctly in the back of this thing right here fixed everything. So my point in saying this is, how many people did I lose with that demo? When I do demos, I undoubtedly lose people. I didn't. I got one. Hey, if you're liking the content, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be a part of the crew, you hit that join button down there. And if you want a ceramic nib, you go to rantsaboutTech.com and you pick one up. We got the modified ceramic nibs. They're always available, okay? Pick up a t-shirt while you're there too. Okay, moving on. My thing with that is that people were like, oh, I just bought a new printer. I just went and bought. I'm the type of person, I'm going to tinker. I'm a tinkerer. I took the back off. I was like, what can I see? What can I do? It ain't messed up here. Make sure all the ribbons were seated. Boxed it back up. Turned it on. No problem. I saved myself $800 last night. If I had gone with what everyone else was saying, oh, it's messed up now, and that just happens with Elegoo printers, blah, blah, I was really ready to blast Elegoo this morning when I came on live. Like, you guys know what kind of problem I had with their resin detergent. That piece of trash. Don't buy Elegoo resin detergent. That thing is more harm than good. Matter of fact, it's not even good. It's just harm in a bottle. That's what they should call it. Harm. We do it. But yeah, anyway, I guess the point I'm trying to make is, yeah, tinker. Don't be afraid, especially if you think something's already messed up. What can you lose? Just go check a look at it. I'm so glad I take a look at things. All right, moving on, chat. I'm done with my 3D print stuff. That's why I need a 3D printer channel. Now you guys know why I need to make rants about making. So you guys don't have to hear this crap. I can tell it to people who want to hear it. Maybe some of you do want to hear it. I don't know. Moving on, though. Who else is hyped for the midnight Kindle Scribe release? Alex, they're going to sell like hockey. Yes, they are. What else we got here? GPT 2.5 coming this week. I just want to put that out there. We're still in the rando news. We haven't even got to the tech news, chat. 2.5 coming this week. I didn't want to do a whole story on it because I'm like, okay, it's not even out yet. Who cares? New Peak design wallet, though. Listen. This is rando stuff. I don't know why, but I want this wallet. Oh, this is the mobile wallet. All right, this is the mobile wallet that I have right now. I thought this is the pinnacle of wallets. Then Peak Design goes and does this a couple of days ago. Oh, wallets. Then they put out, hide for now. Oh, why? I don't want to claim a discount. Stop. There we go, wallets. Then they came out with this. The everyday billfold wallet. I'm like, I thought I was done with billfold wallets, chat. I really thought I was done. Then Peak Design, you guys know how I love Peak Design. I'm a Peak Design stan. Everything they make, I think, is gold. But this thing right here, I'm like, I never knew I wanted a foldable billfold wallet. I want it now. All right, moving on. What else we got? Peaky Blinders. Okay, let's get this out of the way right now. Someone mentioned Breaking Bad earlier. Breaking Bad is in my opinion, before I saw Peaky Blinders, was the best show TV had ever produced. There was nothing better than Breaking Bad to me. It had me on the edge of my seat every episode. It got so stressful that I had to take breaks. I had to be like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm too stressed. I gotta go have a drink and lay down and relax. Let the stress calm down. Then I'll come back and finish the episode. That's how stressful Breaking Bad was. That's how good it was. It can't hold a freaking candle to Peaky Blinders. I'm telling you. Peaky Blinders is the best show TV has ever produced. And it wasn't even TV, it's streaming. The best. Better Call Saul was good. Better Call Saul was good. The spinoff of Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul was good. I like Saul Goodman. He has my brother's last name. I mean, guys, what do you think? Peaky Blinders, best show TV. This is the thing for me. Let me just say that we haven't even got the tech news. My bad, you guys. How many people did I lose? Oh, we're good. So the thing for me is Peaky Blinders is so good because, and I just finished it, which is why I'm talking about. I know it's an older show. I know it's an older show. I caught on to it late. I didn't know. I saw the dudes with the crazy haircuts. I'm like, this is trash. Why would I want to see this? I didn't know I should have watched it a long time ago. But the point is, this is when I realized how good it was. This is the exact moment I realized. I was watching the last episode, and actually it wasn't the last episode, but I thought it before the last episode, but then I really molded over the last episode. I was thinking the last episode, I thought, man, I would love to see a prequel on how this guy got this way. The main character, Tommy. And then I thought, bro, you watched it. You watched him go from nothing to the person he is now. And everybody's getting older. Everybody changed. Their personalities changed. Their physique changed. Physically, they changed. I've never seen a series where the personalities changed. The cast changed. The people who stayed, the physiques changed. You can see them getting older. That was a dynamic that I have never seen in TV before. Ever. So much so that I thought, bro, if you went back and rewatched it, it would be like watching the prequels. It would be like someone made prequels, and now you can go back and watch how everything got this way. And then I thought, I did it. I was there for it. And I thought, that's how I know this is crazy good. When I think to myself, I wish there was prequels, but I've already seen it. That's how you know it's good. I'm going back to watch it for a second time for sure. All right, what else we got here in the chat? I wonder if they would print with TPU on a FDM printer. Send me the STMF file and I can try it for you. Ooh, I will do that for you, Rob. Thanks. But I have a filament printer too, and I've printed them on there, but they don't look good. So maybe you can have better luck if you can show me how to get it done. Rob, I got you. Rob, you know what? If you haven't joined the Discord, hit me up in the Discord. DM me so I can DM me your an email so I can email you some files, or I can just send the files to you on the Discord too. So if you join the Discord, that might be the easiest way to do it. Oh my gosh, I've tinkered with so much with my 3D printer, says Sheing. They would have died like 6 times already if I had pulled them apart and messed with stuff. But I always tinker. Like I'm trying to fix things myself. I don't know where that comes from. Blasphemy, Sopranos. Ooh, I knew somebody was gonna come out with the Sopranos. I knew it. Oh, Rob, you're on Discord? Great. All right, yeah. I'll send the file to you on Discord then, Rob. But Parm, I knew someone was gonna bring up the Sopranos. Yeah, the Sopranos is good. I ain't gonna lie. Sopranos is good. It ain't got nothing on Peaky Blinders. I'm telling you right now. Peaky Blinders is the bee's knees. Sopranos, Tommy would kill the other dude. I don't know who was it. Tommy in the Sopranos too. Tommy from Peaky Blinders would handle Tommy from Sopranos. He would handle him handily. It wouldn't even be a competition. All right, moving on. What, I haven't even got through the Randos chat. All right, interview with Brandon. So I couldn't get the sound fixed with my interview with Brandon Boswell. So I'm sorry to anyone who's looking forward to the interview. We will reschedule it and get it done. I'm gonna reach out to him today and see if we can reschedule to get it done again. But I also may I don't know when I'm gonna get access. So yeah, we'll do it before I get access to the app. But Brandon's like, you have to be a fit, bro. You aren't fit. No, he didn't say that. I'm just joking. But yeah, so I'll reschedule that interview so we can get one done. The audio I just could not get right. And one thing I don't like about putting stuff out, if the audio isn't good, I'm not putting it out. So the audio was so bad, and it's all my fault. It was my first time recording in that way. It just sucks that Brandon had to be the person I learned from, because I really wanted that interview. Was so good, man. It was funny, really informative. We got to the bottom of it was such a good interview. Boardwalk Empire might be better. Aaron, stop it. You trolling now, bro. That's the thing. We just want you to be happy. Plus One Plus. Vince Gilligan's new show is also pretty good. Plur One Bus. I've never heard of that. I'm going to check it out. Peaky Blinders. I'm telling you, if you watch all of Peaky Blinders and you get to the end of it and you're not standing up like, woo, bravo. Matter of fact, where the applause at? We get the applause going. If you're not standing up doing this, you missed it. What else we got in the randos here so we can get on to the tech news? Shout out to Kit. My bad. Last thing, shout out to Kit. Shout out to Kit. Shout out to all the Kit subscribers. I count myself in the Kit subscribers too. We already talked about what happened to the channel, so I'm not going to reiterate that. But shout out to Kit. I'm hoping everything gets back to normal really soon. I will be pushing, sharing, and promoting his channel now and when it goes live again, because just like Dave at Tablet Tech mentioned, a week of lost content. Your boy here don't care about a week of lost content, but a week of lost content for somebody like him is a huge thing. So, and he's one of the biggest eInk YouTubers on the space, and he's a really big force and leader in the space. It just sucks that it had to happen to him, But my shout out goes to Kid. I hope everything gets back. Your boy gonna be supporting your content as soon as you get it back up, and I will be bringing some awareness to the situation too. So shout out to him. I hope everything gets worked out really soon. Blah, 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 blah. Apple TV, Pluribus is on Apple TV, no doubt. I thought that one was actually in the name. Did I miss discussion on Paramount? No, that's the thing. I haven't even got to the tech news yet. Actually, we're about to get to the tech news right now, speaking of which. All right, so first up, what we got? Netflix, Warner Brothers, and Paramount, the love triangle. Let's talk about it, you guys. There's lots of crap going on here. All right, I'm gonna try to parse all of this for you, give you my opinion on it. Maybe you'll get some information you didn't have before. Let's jump right in. David Ellison. We're gonna hit their notes. We're gonna hit their pointers. I got my own notes over here, but we're gonna hit the website points. David Ellison run Paramount. Skydance is launching a hostile bid to buy Warner Brothers Discovery, and this is after Netflix has already bought it. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Paramount will go straight to Warner Brothers Discovery shareholders with an all-cash $30 per share offer. That's the hostile part of this. Netflix won a bid over the war for Warner Brothers Film Studios and HBO Max streaming service, but it doesn't plan to buy Warner Brothers TV network. So this is a partial buyout Netflix did. We're going to talk about all of these. I'm going to put all this in context for you. Paramount has repeatedly contended keeping Warner Brothers Discovery whole was in the best interest of its shareholders. Not necessarily. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at my little details. I've scoured over the internet and kind of what would it call when you bring things together? I've aggregated some information here. So what do we got? Paramount is attempting a hostile takeover to counteract Netflix's offer of Warner Brothers Discovery. This right here is considered hostile because they're skipping dealing with the executives and they're going right to the shareholders, right? They're saying, hey, how do you guys feel about this? We can offer you more money per share. So that's the hostile part of this, right? They're skipping the hierarchy of how things are supposed to be done. So they are offering around $30 a share. When I say they, we're talking about Paramount. So Paramount went to the shareholders and was like, listen, we'll offer you guys $30 a share, which is roughly $3 more than what Netflix is offering per share. Caveat though, because Netflix is offering $27 per share. The caveat to this is Netflix's offer is less per share, but with all the incentives and add-ons, the share amount bumps up to over $32 per share. So though on the surface value, it's $27 coming from Netflix, with all the incentives and everything that's piled on through the negotiation and the deal, that bumps the proposed share market or value up to $32. So they could stand to make more than the $30 that Warner Brothers or Paramount is offering through incentives. All right, so again, Netflix is only buying partial Warner Brothers properties for that amount, which is that amount. That $32 is more than the $30 that Paramount is offering, and it's more for less. So Netflix is getting less than Paramount wants, and they're offering more money. Paramount, I don't even know what the hell Paramount's doing. None of this makes sense. We're moving on though. It seems like to me, Netflix deal is better. And if you're thinking the same thing, you'd be right. The Netflix deal is better. Warner Brothers retains some of its properties to sell for another number to somebody else, and they're getting more per share for less properties, right? It's a no-brainer. The Netflix deal is just better. And not only that, the Paramount deal is just complicated, riddled with complications. Let's talk about it. So Paramount deal has many moving parts. One of these is how are they going to pay for it? Paramount ain't got the money to pay for this. They're getting investors. So who are these investors that Paramount's getting together? Well, the UAE, the United Arab Emirates. First, that's a problem. For a lot of people, that is a problem. Who else are they going to for investment? China. That's a problem for a lot of people. And Jared Kushner. That's a problem for a lot of people. We got the UAE, China, and Jared Kushner. And for those who don't know who Jared Kushner is, that's the president's son-in-law. Like, we got problems all over. We got problems on problems. Their problems have problems. Like, why does this make sense to anybody? Moving on. Chat, what do we got? What do we got, chat? I don't... Why is Paramount even opening their mouth? They ain't got the money. Their means of getting the money is shady as backdoor deals done in alleys in Philadelphia. Like, what are we talking about? Chat, how do we feel about this? Am I the only one who thinks this is ridiculous? We'll get to if this is a good thing or not. But how the deal is getting done, silly. What do we got in the chat? The one is in the name. Oh, okay, no doubt. Warner Brothers owns CNN, which is part of Netflix's which is the part Netflix isn't buying. They're not buying a couple other things too. They're not buying their whole TV division. They're buying just the studio and something else. I only use Netflix for the Great British Baking shows, says Christina Ray. Oh my God, Christina, good morning. Paramount is owned by hardcore Israel supporters and want to control the propaganda machine. Dude, I don't know about that. You could be right. But I do know that when you mention the UAE and China and Jared Kushner in the same sentence, like, what? I had a poll up earlier. Let's get to that poll. We had 10 votes on that poll. Let's see what this poll shaked out to. So, are llamas the default animal geeky nerds like myself, or the default animal for geeky nerds like myself? 50% says yes. 50% says no. Well, if it ain't a llama, what is it? Oh yeah, I heard about Barry White, Dr. Ling, 100. I think you mentioned that person on yesterday's show too. That's when I looked it up. You said about the Biden crime family. You guys are. But yeah, I just think this is ridiculous. I think that Paramount trying to buy Warner Brothers in the way that they're doing it is messy. Netflix is really cut and dry. We're here. We take the money and incentives. We're good to go. Now go away. I think it's a good thing. I think Netflix owning Warner Brothers is the way to go. I think Netflix is the future, period. Like, I've thought that since they were mailing DVDs in 2 days to people. You know what I mean? When they were doing that, I thought, this is magic. It's been magic ever since. When they started streaming, the first people to stream, it was magic then. Like, Netflix is just the way. Whoever's running Netflix is looking. They have a crystal ball. They have tarot cards that they lay out every morning, and they read them. They have tea leaves, too. They got the crystal ball. They got a cup with the tea leaves with Paulie. Paulie reads the tea leaves. And then they got, the tarot cards. I don't know who's reading the tarot cards, but Paulie's on the tea leaves. She's got that on lock. I think this is good. I think Netflix has got a handle on where video is going. And more importantly, I think people are overestimating the movies. Speaking of which, let's get another poll, chat. We're going to have a series of polls right now, chat. We're going to have a series of polls right now. What do we got? Netflix, Warner Brothers. How do we feel? How do we feel about movie going? Do you guys do a lot of it? Let's get that poll going. Do you guys do a lot of movie going? I personally don't. I do movies every now and again when I think it's a big event. But even those occasions are coming fewer and far between. Like, the people are overestimating the theater. Like, I was listening to a podcast talking about this, and they were like, "Oh yeah, that's when the buzz starts. The buzz starts in the theater." And then when it comes to home, everyone's talking about it. The buzz starts. The theater is where you go and your friends are, shut up. Hold on. Whoa. Let's get this. This is what I say to the theater theory. Oh, the theater's where the buzz starts at the theater.
Shut up.
Just
shut up.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. And maybe in 1918, wait, we didn't have movie theaters then. Maybe in 1960, all the buzz started in the theater. We have social media now. Who cares about theater buzz? The buzz starts online. I don't even care where it's at. The buzz literally starts online. Who disagrees with that? We got 7 votes. We got 7 votes on the how do you feel about movie going? Do you guys do a lot of it? 86% says no. They destroyed TiVo. Absolutely. Netflix is, because Netflix they see the future. They got tarot card readers on hand. They got the tea leaves on deck. They know what's coming. You can't fool you. You can't sneak up on Netflix. This Warner Brothers thing is going to go through, and it's going to be huge. It's going to change how people do movies. It's going to change a lot. I can't wait. Netflix is always on the forefront. I don't know how Netflix survived mailing DVDs because I change my email every week, LOL. Aaron was like, just keeping movies. Me too. Listen, I would keep movies that I liked. And you know what they would do? They would just charge me for it. And you know what? The price was usually less than what they were charging in the stores for it, so I didn't care. It was online ordering of movies for me before you could order movies online. I haven't been to theaters in years. Just recently went to watch Demon Slayer anime. Alex Pitt. That Demon Slayer thing is huge, man. Again, another Netflix property going to the theaters. You got Stranger Things going to the theaters. But the buzz wasn't built up for those at the theaters. The buzz was built up online. You see what I'm saying? These old antiquated people are like, oh, you need the theater to get buzz. You dummy. That's why you losing money. That's why Warner Brothers is selling. That's why Paramount ain't got the money to buy Warner Brothers. Because these dummies all think the theaters is where it's at. Like, how out of touch are you that you can't see that the internet is the way? The internet wins all day, every day, people. The internet never takes a loss, bro. The internet for the win every time, okay? Just if you think like that, you're good to go. I still gotta see the Demon Slayer movie. Dr. Ling, I'm watching Demon Slayer tonight. You know what? Oh snap! Hey, you guys want to do a movie watch in Discord? We can all watch Demon Slayer together tonight. You know what? That's what we're doing tonight. Tonight on Discord, we're gonna have a movie night. I'm gonna and whoever wants to join, we'll start at like what? What time should we start? 7? All right. So how do we feel about the movie going? Do you guys do it a lot? We're gonna end that poll. 88% says no. We got another poll coming, chat. Another poll on the way. Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer movie tonight in Discord. I haven't seen it. What is it? Demon Slayer Monster Hunter? K-pop Demon Slayer. All right, K-pop Demon Slayer movie tonight in Discord, you guys. What time? We're gonna put that out there. I know a lot of people won't be able to join, and this is just something impromptu. But we're putting a poll out there. I've only seen the show. Darling, have you finished reading the manga? It's cool. Oh, they have a manga too? Oh, snap. We got to end that poll. That poll was defunct. I put what time and didn't even put a time. You know what? That's not going to work because I don't want to put all kind of times in there. You guys let me know. You know what? I'll do a Q&A. We'll do a Q&A. There we go. I know this Q&A will be good for something. I didn't know what. But there we go. All right. So if you guys got a time in mind that you guys would like to come up on Discord and watch K-pop Demon Slayer with me, you guys let me know what time you would like to do that, and we'll try to accommodate people. I'm gonna be on there watching it tonight, though. Regardless of what time we pick or not, I'm gonna definitely do that on Discord tonight. I think that'll be cool. Get a little group watch in Discord. All right, what else we got here? I think that was it. I think we've got to the point to where we realize the movies ain't where it's at. So these people who think the movies is where it's at, they're fooling themselves. Oh, LOL, y'all thinking about something different. It's a different show. It's anime Demon Slayer. Oh, dude, the only Demon Slayer people are talking about these days is K-pop Demon Slayer. If you're talking about any of the Demon Slayer now, you can forget it. No one's going to associate with that with anything other than the K-pop Demon Slayers. Oh, next poll, Peaky versus Sopranos. Oh, yeah, we got to get that. K-pop Demon Hunter and then Demon Slayer. I put Demon Slayer in there. I mixed the two. All right, what else we got here? How many people we lose? Oh, we're gaining people. Good to go. If you guys are liking the show, you get some enjoyment out of it, hit the like button for me. And consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this. We do this Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to kind of whenever. Tech news, eInk news, random stuff. As you can see, we're doing a lot of rando stuff today. The show's supposed to be over already. We haven't even got to the eInk news yet. We haven't even finished the tech news yet. Demon Slayer is big too, LOL. I'll check it out. But tonight, we're talking about K-pop Demon Hunter, okay? K-pop Demon Hunter tonight on Discord. We might do the Demon Slayer another night. All right, what else? Let's move on from that. That story was about the Paramount deal, and we went hard on that. But just to close that out, I think the Paramount deal is dumb. I think Paramount should just shut their mouth and go sit down somewhere. Just shut up. Just do this. Oh, you can't use ceramic on that. It'll damage it. And you can only do it on Supernote because they have the stuff. Shut up. Yeah, they just shut up. Go sit down. Okay, Paramount, you ain't got the money. You ain't got the pull. And the people you're trying to get behind you are just dumb. Okay, just stop. Okay, Netflix has got this. They got this, bro. Just calm down. Let's see what else we got here. New Google glasses. Wow, I can't believe we only got through one story. Here we go. New Google glasses. Is that the next story? Yeah. All right. New Google glasses. So, what do we got here? Why do I care about this? Because I'm wearing a pair of Ray-Ban Meta AI glasses right now. So it's safe to say that I like wearables, and I like glasses as my preferred wearable. So let's see what we got here. Google on Monday says it plans to launch the first of its AI-powered glasses in 2026. Let's take a look at these glasses right here. Project Aura, those glasses. As the tech company ramps up its efforts to compete against Meta in a heated consumer market for AI devices. The Alphabet-owned company is collaborating on hardware design and Samsung, Gentle Monster, and Warby Parker, with whom Google agreed to a $150 million deal and commitment in May. So they made a deal with Warby Parker in May for glasses. I think I might have talked about that deal when it hit as well. Google invented some outlets to preview its new AI glasses, or Google invited some outlets to preview its new AI glasses lineup running Android XR and using Google Astra or Project Astra. If you guys don't know, Google or Android XR is the operating system that these wearables wear. So the operating system is called Google XR. Project Astra is software that runs on that operating system that allows multimodal AI input. Okay, so Astra, multimodal AI input, XR, just for glasses. Astra can be used on phones and glasses and presumably computers too. But XR is only for wearable. It's only the operating system for wearables, just so we're straight on those things, because a lot of people get confused about that. So Android phones and headsets can use Astra, but Android XR is an OS only for AI glasses. All right, Project Astra. That's the first things they talked about at this meetup that they offered people to, or invited people to. And Project Astra is just like the Ray-Bans I'm wearing right now. They're just a smart pair of glasses, no display in them, camera, microphones, speaker, same as these. Only it's a Google pair. So it's a collaboration between Google and Xreal. Whoa. Sorry. Whoa. Let's go back. My bad, you guys. So Project Aura is not the Meta, I guess Meta type glasses. These are a Android XR type of glasses, or a Samsung XR type glasses. So this is Samsung XR right here. These glasses, the Project Aura is basically those glasses in this form factor. Now, there's going to be some concessions. The battery life is not going to be as good. The performance is not going to be as good. So if the battery life and performance is worse, why would you want this brand? You would want Project Aura over these right here because they're smaller and a little less intimidating and comfortable to wear in situations where you're not at home. They cite traveling as one of the use cases for these pairs of glasses. So if you want this functionality while you're traveling, they're saying this is what you would go with, minus the performance and battery life. What else we got here? Lighter, more portable Galaxy XR that isn't as good, so why does it exist? Travelers, like I just said. So Galaxy XR is Samsung's Apple Vision Pro for Android, if you don't know. That's what this is. This is like Apple Vision Pro, but the Android version of it. And these glasses are a scaled down version of those bigger glasses there. All right, what else we got here? We have a monocular XR glasses like Meta's Ray-Ban display. So not like these here, but the Meta Ray-Ban displays that have the display and the one lens. So the monocular view. These glasses look dated. So they showed the AI on these. I'm going to show you guys these here. So this is what the monocular display would look like. This is just a mock-up. This is not what they actually look like there. They weren't allowed to show those glasses. The only glasses that were allowed to be shown to the public were these Project Aura glasses. So the monocular, like the Meta display glasses, they couldn't show those. But I will say this. They show the UI. So this is the UI on those the monocular set. I like that UI a little better because you don't have elements on the screen. It's really minimal. You only see what you need. Unlike Meta's, where you have a UI here, right? You got an app drawer here. You got a UI for maps that's overlaying what you're seeing right there, right? I like the fact that Google's take on this is way more minimal. So as you can see here, this is Google's version of the monocle AI glasses right here. And you can see that it's a lot more minimal. You only see what you need on the screen. There's no apps on the screen. There's no dock. It's just the information you need at the time. I really do like that. Firstly, I tried these on and I wasn't impressed by the meta displays. I think I came on and talked to you guys about that back when I did it. I didn't like, when I tried it on, I didn't like the UI. Like, look at this UI. It looks super dated. I don't know what color scheme they're going with here and why, but this looks like something that was created back in the Hello Moto days of Motorola. You know what I mean? Like, this doesn't look good at all. Now, I don't mind this over here with the maps thing, but the problem with that, it was ever present. It's always up. Take a look at this. Take a look at this maps, the way they handle maps on here. You don't see the map in front of you, right? It's not clogging your view. It's when you look down, you can see the map on the ground there. That's cool. I like that. So it's a way more minimal UI and a way more minimal way of handling it. And not only is the design better, I like how they're implementing it. Let's talk about that too. So there's no neural wristband with this like you get on the meta display. So there's nothing you have on your wrist that you have to click, and there's none of that. They're using it all by the stem. You got controls on the stem like the metas, and by voice, right? So that's how they want you to control it. Now, my thing is this. When I talked about, can we look at this? We don't see them. All right, so when I talked about these Meta Ray-Ban displays, I also talked about, what the hell did I just click on? I didn't want to click on that. All right, so this neural band right here, right? This neural band right there is what you need on your wrist to control the Meta Ray-Ban displays. I mean, you don't have to. You can control it by the stem and AI as well, but this is a third way to do it. Now, when I came from that demo, I remember saying this distinctively. I was like, that thing right there should have been a watch. I was like, that neural wristband should have been a watch, because then it would have a reason to live on your hand and you wouldn't need to have another thing on your arm just to control your glasses. And I was saying, if they made that neural wristband into a watch, I'm in, because it serves a real functional purpose at that point to always have it on, even when you're not using the glasses, right? Or even when you're not using the functionality, right? Well, guess what? Google is also, do we have a picture of this? We don't. Google is also making a neural band-ish type of deal. But guess what Google has? They don't need to make a neural wristband. Google has a watch. And that watch can accept gestures like pinching and turning and doing all kinds of stuff, because it can sense what your tendons are doing in your arm. Just like the Apple Watch. If you guys don't know, the Apple Watch can sense these movements and things like that as well. It's been doing it for years. It can sense when you look, it's turn your wrist, all kinds of stuff. So the Apple Watch has lots of data collection going into it that can sense what you're doing with your fingers, your wrist, and your hand. Google can bring that to their watch and turn their watch into a neural wristband. But it's already a watch. It's already something you're going to have on your hand. So the implementation is way better than what Meta is doing, in my opinion. So not only does the UI look better, the implementation to me is better. Let's take that even further. This is way better to me in that sense too, because what else we got here? The computing is happening on the phone. Now, I've been saying this for a while too. The phone is going to be the central computing thing of all life, I think, at some point. At some point, you're going to bring your phone into your home and sit there on the dock, and it's going to turn on your monitor, and you'll have a graphics card that's going to give you a beefy, more powerful experience if you're gaming. I feel like that's the way. I feel like that's what's coming, right? I don't know why. I've thought that way for a long time, but the phone to me is a central hub for everything that goes on in life. If you don't believe so right now, like, leave your phone at home one day and then say it ain't the central hub for everything that happens in life, okay? You'll change your mind real quick. The phone is the central hub for everything that happens in life these days. It's in your pocket. It's got enough computing. Your phone in your pocket has more computing than NASA had sending the spaceships to the moon in the 70s. Your phone has way more power than NASA had controlling a spaceship to the moon. Your phone is the central computing power of everything you do probably right now, and if not now, in the future for sure. But moving on from that, all the computing is done for these glasses on the phone. That means way better battery life, lighter glasses, cheaper glasses, because now everything's just on the phone. The only thing these glasses are doing is taking notifications from your phone. That's another thing I think was beautiful about this presentation. Everything you see here happening is just based on notifications. There's no separate app store for your glasses, right? You have a separate app store for your glasses app, and they have 5 apps in there, and you're trying to figure out how to get things done with 5 apps. You don't need apps for these glasses that Google's coming out with. The apps are on your phone. The way the Google Glasses gets information is by notifications. So any app that you use that has notifications will be able to use these Google Glasses. No ecosystem needed. No new app store needed. Developers are going to have to do very minimal to get their apps to work with the glasses because, again, like I just said, it's all done by notifications. All they have to go in and do is put in different hooks and commands by the notifications. Done. They open their coding app, bring up all the notification coding hooks. Done. Beautiful. It's such an elegant solution to the problem. I don't know. I love how they're going about doing it. I just don't like the way they look. Okay, these glasses are ugly. I don't like the way they look. They ugly, but I like everything else. If Warby Parker can come through and make a really good looking pair of glasses, good on them. I'll be with it. How many people did we lose? Not many. Oh, we didn't lose any. Good to go. All right, moving on, you guys. I really do like this. So I guess I'm a really big AI wearable dude, and anywhere AI wearable information to me is really good. And I think as far as all the implementations that I've seen so far, this is probably the best way to go about it. Yeah, and it's Google, so you expect something decent from them. All right, let's move on. So we talked about the Monocular glasses here with the one screen in there, and let's talk about the Binocular XR glasses. As the name suggests, these glasses have 2 displays, one in each lens, that gives you a wider field of view for the software content and puts it front and center rather than slightly to the left or to the right like the monocle versions. The display allows the software to create the illusion of depth and more other interesting effects. Yeah, I think they didn't talk a lot about that. They obviously couldn't show it. I was confused though after reading that. So after reading that, I thought, how is the Binocular XR glasses different from this Project XR, which is basically a slim down version of this Binocular XR glasses? Like, how many do they need to make? So I'm hoping that it's just a lack of information is why I'm so confused. And when more information comes out, I'll understand why they have these 2 things on the market. But as for right now, I have no idea why they are both on the market, chat. What do we got here in the chat? Croaky's probably. It looks super clunky, says Parmesan. I don't like those glasses. They're not good. Never mind. I think this is an alarm. My question would be, how good will the watch work with all the functionality of the wristband? Right. I don't think that Meta's going to add a watch to their Neuralink band, although that would be cool. I do think Google, like Apple, is going to, matter of fact, I know Google. Google is actively right now working, matter of fact, let's pull up that story. Google is actively right now working on this problem. And the proof is right here. Whoops. And the proof is right here. Google finally listened. New gestures are coming to Pixel Watch APK teardown. So the fact that Google is putting gestures in the watch, like I just talked about, a la Apple with the pinch, the turn, all kinds of other functionality. Apple has lots of gestures that you can use with the Apple Watch for accessibility reasons. Google's finally picking up that torch, and they're saying we're going to add these gestures to our watch. And when they do add those gestures to the watch, you can guarantee that they're also going to be usable on this device right here. I can't wait. It's gonna be great. Like I said, the implementation is just good. I really do like the implementation. What else we got here in the chat? Actually, kind of surprising. Apple hasn't done glasses yet. They're working on them right now. Apple's working on a pair of glasses right now. I don't know if they're calling them. I saw rumors about this, but it was a Bloomberg rumor, so they're true. Vision Pro is so awkward and isolating. Yes. And I think, and expensive, right? It's out of reach of a lot of people. So the thing to me is you don't know how good something's going to be or the use cases until you get these things in a lot of people's hands. And the Vision Pro just hasn't been in enough people's hands for them to know how the use cases are panning out and to do anything about it. It's such a limited slice of the public, right? All right, let's go on what we got here. Next story we got on the list is actually, let's finish up this. Aura Monocular XRs are coming in 2026, so we'll get these glasses in 2026 right here. But the Binocular and the other ones are going to come in 2027, so we got a while to wait on those. Google on Monday also revealed more software updates to the Galaxy XR headset, so this device right here. Including the ability to link it to Windows PCs, which is freaking awesome, and travel mode that it will allow the device to be used in planes and cars. So I think the problem with the travel mode now is that when you have elements, they stay where you put them, and when you start moving them, they get left behind. These elements now will travel with you, which is great. Something I thought was weird too. I was doing something the other day, and oh no, that was a video game. Never mind. That has no relevance here. All right, let's move on to the next story we got. Apple and Google collaborate, and this isn't for nothing here. So they don't do this a lot. So, wow, I had these stories way out of order. All right, there we go. All right, so Apple and Google collaborate. Google and Apple partner on better Android iPhone switching. So basically what this is about is they're partnering on a way to migrate, right? They're making it easier for you to migrate from Apple to Android and making it easier for you to migrate from Android to Apple. Let's talk about it. Google and Apple have long existed as polar opposites, each ruling over their tech kingdoms with little interest in cooperation. But the latest build of Android's Canary operating system hints at an unusual instance of collaboration between the brands with a new feature that seems aimed at making data transfer simpler between Android and iOS mobile devices during the setup phase. It is expected to also be available in a future developer beta of iOS 26. Now that's interesting. A representative for Google confirmed the report from 9 to 5 Google on this development. Okay, let's start over. That confused me. A representative for Google confirmed that the report from 9 to 5 Google on this development is accurate, but didn't provide any additional details on how the transfer will work. Each brand already has their own dedicated switch to Android and switch to iOS apps for making the swap between ecosystems. But making the transition easier at the operating system level and adding support for moving more types of data certainly sounds promising. That said, features can go through a fair bit of iteration between the dev betas and the final launch, and Android Canary is in very early stages of development. So it'll be curious to see what actually happens on our smartphones. I definitely think this is going to happen. Chat. It just makes sense for both of them to find an easier way for people to switch. It benefits Apple. It benefits Google. If people are going to switch, they're going to switch regardless. Making it seamless is just probably the best way to go about this. So kudos to them. Next thing we got up on the mark up here is TikTok. That's not the next thing. Why is TikTok not the next thing? That's crazy. All right, TikTok. TikTok as a space for organizing content with others teases shared feeds. Let's get into the details here. TikTok is launching shared collections, a new way for users to share and optimize TikTok content in one place with friends or family. The company also teased the upcoming launch of shared feeds, which will let users stitch TikTok content together through a shared interest-based feed. TikTok rolled out individual collections earlier this year to let users save content in custom folders. With shared content, users can now do things like create a space to share cookie wrap plans cookie swap plans. What the hell is that? Anyway, and holiday dinner. Holiday cookies. Gotcha. And holiday dinner ideas with their family. Or they can can create shared collections to organize decor. Inspro. I don't know how they wrote this, but it's crazy. Or Secret Santa ideas. Basically, you can share content on TikTok. So if you're interested in that, I'm pretty sure you would know how to handle that. The details of all these stories, this story and every story I covered, is in the links in the description of this particular video. So if you're ever interested in getting more detail, say I messed up the description, you can just be like, okay, I can't listen to this dude. Let me go check out this story. It's in the links in the description. Go right there. You will get all the details you need. Anyway, I think shared feeds on TikTok is awesome. Like anytime you can share an experience with somebody, it's going to be a better time, right? Humans are social creatures by nature, and anytime you can share something with someone, it just makes it better. I think that wasn't it. Now what we got up here? I was going to talk about OpenAI races Gemini to 5.2 drop, but we talked about that in the intro of the show. It's not out yet. Who cares? But it is out. And has been out and stays out. I thought it went somewhere. It didn't. The bubonic plague. So a plague that I thought I associate with medieval times, back when we thought giants built the Colosseum. It was just the Romans. Actually, it was the Roman slaves. My bad. But during the event, why didn't we eradicate the bubonic plague? I thought it was just over with and done. Why? Well, let's talk about it. Rodents carry the plague, if you didn't know, through vectors that are fleas. So fleas have the plague. They probably infect the mice too, but the mice carry the fleas around. But when the mice dies from the plague or whatever else, those fleas need a new host. And since mice live closely with humans, humans tend to be that host sometimes. And then, ipso facto, we get the plague. So for many people, bubonic plague is an illness that seems squarely situated in medieval times. I was one of those people, but it's not. But each year, a handful of human cases pop up in the western United States. Listen, I love Cali, okay? I love Cali, but I'm seriously considering going back this year, okay? Or next year. I'm seriously reconsidering going back next year. Bubonic plague, I want no parts of it. Plague can be treated successfully with modern medicine. Okay, then again, never mind. I guess I'll be all right. But why does it exist still? And how should we think about it locally or globally? If you are interested in those questions, if you have those questions and you want to know more about this, I listened to this podcast earlier. Link in the description. Listen to this podcast. They go into depth about the plague, its severities, all those things. Very good listen, very entertaining. Link in the description. Check it out if you want more information. All right, everybody. That's going to be all the tech news. How many people did we lose? This has been a long tech news day. There wasn't even that much tech news in the news, but whatever. Let's go to the chat. Vision Pro is so awkward and isolating. I think we already got to that. When the Apple glasses come out, they will be smaller versions of the Vision Pro. Yeah, absolutely, Aaron. Yeah, that's what they're going to be. I think they're going to be worse battery life. The performance won't be there, but that's what they're going for. The Vision Pro is really a computer on your face. It is. All the computing is done on device, and that's what I said. I like Google's approach with putting all the compute on your phone. It's going to save on a lot of situations: battery, bulkiness, weight. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things. Love you, cats. They are carries. Yeah, cats. Cats are carriers of the plague too, probably. Well, anything that carries fleas, right? So that would mean dogs too. Yeah. But rats are in places cats and dogs aren't. You know what I mean? So I think that's why they're singling out rats, because they are in places that dogs and cats won't be. But a very good listen in the end. Check it out if you're interested. Let's get on to the eInk news, shall we? All right. Moving on. What do we got for eInk? Any new Scribe news today, you guys? We don't have much. It's a slow time for eInk news. I'm so glad I do tech news too, because I wouldn't be able to do a live show every day just talking about eInk. When I do my eInk live stream, and I will be doing one, it's going to be a weekly live stream. 100%. There's no way I could do eInk every day. It would just, there's not enough happening. I'd be doing demos, and we already know what happens to my viewership when I start doing demos. It drops and plunges like the Titanic. But we're still doing good for viewership. Let's get into it. I haven't heard any new eInk or any news about the Scribe. I don't know who brought that up. I think was it Hav? It was either Hav, Rob, or Palm that brought up the new Kindle Scribe earlier when I was in a different segment. But that is definitely something I wanted to talk about. Oh, whoa. Let's get to these polls before we actually get into the eInk news. I started a new. Oh, there we go. It won't let me do it. Okay, there, it's not up there. Okay, so I think we ended all those polls we have up there. But it's always interesting to me. The numbers I get for polls. The polls never shake out like I think they will. Never ever. But I'm so looking forward to the Kindle Color Soft. I'm still looking forward to it. I probably, you know what? I might go live tonight when it launches. We talking midnight? Is that Eastern time midnight? Does anybody know? I'm not sure if it's Eastern time or I said Western. Is that Mountain? Or Pacific? Eastern or Pacific? I'm not sure which one it is, but that would be interesting. That would be super and duper interesting. I'm gonna say, since we didn't get time for the K-pop Demon Slayer, I'm gonna be watching K-pop Demon Slayer tonight on Discord, probably around 7:00. So if you want to join, you got some anime knowledge to depart on me, or that wasn't the right word. I know it. Get to it. But I don't know any updates. I haven't seen. Oh, actually, you know what I wanted to see? For all the people who own a Scribe right now, have you gotten any updates lately? Because that might give us a hint as to what's coming on this new Scribe. If you guys got an update, because Supernote did that, and Remarkable, they both did it before they released the new items. They came out with new software that kind of broadcasted what was going to happen. Anybody get any updates on their Scribe recently? Last week or so. And I know you're a big Scribe user. Any updates lately? I mean, it's a day before the Kindle Scribe release now, so I mean, if it was going to happen, it probably would have. Oh, eInk news. I peeled the film off my Go 10.3 and replaced with new. Oh, do not tell Mr. Mike that. Do not tell Mr. Mike that, Palm. Mr. Mike is adamant that there's no film on the Go 10.3. I've tried to tell him that for the better part of a year. You can see it. He was like, no, it's not. There's no film on it. It's a glass screen. I'm like, bro, that's not glass. I wouldn't be able to write on it with a ceramic nib if it were glass. You know what I mean? Glad you did that, Palm. Glad you solved that problem for us. I mean, I think someone on Reddit had already done that too, to prove that there was a film on it. Mike didn't believe it. I think Mike is firmly in the camp of it's a glass screen and he doesn't care what anyone says. How's it going, Mike? But thanks for putting that out there. Now I don't have to do it. What else we got here? Who's the best? Oh, here we go. One more question for eInk. Who's got the best eInk video out this week so far? It's only Tuesday. We'll include the weekend of that. Who put out what eInk video have you guys been watching and was like, oh, that's a good video. That's a good video. I mean, we all want to congratulate each other, right, on making good content, but there's good and then there's better. So who made some really good content this week? I'm gonna put Jeff on that list and say Jeff's made good content. I like that short, concise information. I'm not gonna hold you. I really do like that. Aaron says me. Aaron, you put out some good content this week too. I especially like that Supernote video you did, the pre-review. The update will not come to the old Scribe until the day the new ones are out. That sucks. Palm says, I was thinking that as I was peeling it off, LOL. Dude, that. Yeah, well, you know what? Science, right? Science for the win. Science for the win. I would say but you don't make videos anymore. LOL. I haven't made a video in a while now, but it's because I've been 3D printing hardcore all day, every day, for like a month. Trying to get these nibs together. You know, I was talking with Brandon yesterday morning, and he said something that I thought was very interesting about his journey, right? And same thing with him. He just hasn't put out the videos that he normally would put out either, and it's because he's been working on this project for the better part of a year, over a year now. And he said the same thing that I've been thinking and saying, is that, you know, you can only focus on so much. And for me, the thing is this: I like making content. It's fun as crap. I like editing. Editing is my thing. I love editing. But oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, but you know, there's tons of people making really good eInk content, right? Like Aaron just said, Aaron makes really good eInk content. Jeff makes really good eInk content. We got Kit. We got Voya. We got Graphics Tech. We got lots of people. We got Pixel Leaves, right? We got Ed over at Organize for Change. We got lots of people making eInk content. But how many people are making their own ceramic nib? How many people are making like the tech feat to help with all the devices that we use? I mean, you guys may not personally be interested in that, but I am, and I know tons of people would be definitely interested in putting something on the bottom or the back of their devices to keep them off of tables and to keep the camera bump from getting scratched, and who don't want to put a case on. You know, no one's doing that. So like I had to make a decision. I'm like, okay, you can do things that no one is doing and try to do both, right? And not get very far very quickly, because I want to get these things out ASAP. So this wouldn't be here right now. If I was still making daily video, or I was putting out probably 2 or 3 videos a week. If I was doing that still, this wouldn't be here. The V2 wouldn't be here right now. The agate, the stone nib wouldn't be here right now. With the extra time, I just been able to like drill in on those things, which is why the lives are so awesome for me. Because the live streams allow me to create content without having to invest the amount of time that it takes to do a production, right? But yeah. Actually, David at Tabletech has been making a lot of great content. Yes, David Tabletech has been definitely making a lot of content. Really good content too. I haven't seen his keeping 13 devices in sync video yet, but I don't know what the hell that's about. I want to know. Like he has really good titles. David does. So big up to David over there at Tabletech. He does really good content. Yeah, the Supernote video, Sheen, I love that one too. So any other videos that we want to shout out here? I went in my feed. I didn't see any videos in my feed that I haven't shouted out already, that were new, which is why I'm asking you guys if your feed is any different than mine. Aaron says, Ratta, would be cool if you did videos of your progress of making your nibs. I am, I've already started that, but those videos are going on my rants about making, and all of those. Again, the first of the year, a lot is happening. The first of the year is when the new website is launching. The website is going to change. The website is going to be rants about, and then the different tabs are going to be rants about eInk, rants about tech, rants about making. I got one more rants about in there too that I can't talk about right now. Maybe later. But lots of things are changing on the first. A new website. So I'm not going to be selling things on the Rants About Tech website anymore. All things that I'm making myself are going to be sold under Pixel Orange. So the Pixel Orange site is going up on the first. All the sales are going to go through that. I feel weird selling stuff on a content channel. I don't know. It feels weird. It didn't used to, because I was just initially when I started this stuff, you guys, it was just for the community. People in the community was like, hey, I saw you were able to complete this. Could you do it for me? I'll pay you. that's how all this got started. And because people wanted to compensate me for the work that I was doing, I had to create a website and all that. So that led to that. And then I realized once I started making my own stuff, this is weird. I need a company to sell stuff, and that's Pixel Orange. So a lot of that stuff is going to be changing. So I will be doing videos on the making of the nib. I will be doing videos on the making of the tech feet, making of the Manta spine, making of all that stuff will go on Rants About Making. I see, I get why you want to separate your content, but honestly, we stay for everything you do. But I really appreciate that, you guys. I mean, the thing is too, that the eInk community is so varied that even you guys have the same interests that I do. Like, you know, take eInk, for instance. eInk is big into the 3D printing game as well, but she's super influential in the eInk space. So you see what I'm saying? So all those things kind of mesh, but I wanted to give people who weren't as varied as, you know, the community here seems to be, a way more specific way to get the content without a lot of unnecessary stuff. So you have covered multiple subjects, and we also, yeah, absolutely. And that's why you guys are the best. Let's get the air horns going for you guys. You guys are literally the best. Yeah, I just realized my air horns is mad low. We'll work on it. Oh, wow. Yeah, we'll work on it. Moving on, though. I think that was it, you guys. I think that was it. Man, it's been a long show. Been a while since we went an hour and a half on this thing, but we did it today. Thanks to the chat crew. I really appreciate you guys. And I know you guys are here. You guys rock with me. You know what I mean? You guys appreciate the opinions. You guys appreciate the honesty. And in turn, I appreciate you guys. I just come on here and give my honest opinion about stuff. And it's a lot of different things. And I really appreciate that you guys appreciate the honesty. And I think that's what it is. I think you guys appreciate the honesty and the delivery of the information. And I so appreciate you guys. Without you guys being here every day, this show would be nothing. Literally. So I'd be a guy talking to a camera, and no one wants that. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me. This has been Rants About Tech Live, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to kind of whenever. Like the show if you like. Subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of content. Hit the Rants About Tech store up if you want to get yourself a sleeve or a crystal, or not the crystal yet, but the ceramic nib. Let's give a quick shout out to all of the chat crew real quick. We got Aaron, we got Dr. Ling, we got eInk, we got Honorary Hav is here. You know what I mean? In the morning with the coffee. Cheers, bro. We got Parm, we got BM. How's it going, sir? We got Dr. Ling. We got I think we got Dr. Ling already. And we got Alex Pitt. So Alex, thanks for joining too. I really appreciate everyone for being here. We got Christina Ray here today too. Man, it's a long chat thread. Wow, if I missed you guys, my bad. I'll get you guys next time. But again, we'll be back here tomorrow, 10 a.m. It will be an hour. It will be an hour show. I don't typically go this long, so concise shows is what I'm aiming for. But I appreciate the community, appreciate the chat crew. Tomorrow we're going to talk about, I don't even know, random stuff. But until then, everybody, take care and please enjoy the rest of your day. I'll check you guys out then.